Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Commander Burke and I are returning to the base. Keep a close eye on him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir. Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Pritchard, are you there? Pritchard? Damn it.
How? St. Pritchard unlocked it for us. Why did we... what? How? How?
I don't know, and I have energy, so I wonder if I can still use takedown.
Ugh. Jensen's kind of gross. He needs a shower or a shirt or both.
They both look ready to tear someone's head off. And not even
Or a shower shirt.
I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore with all that gear.
maybe,
Oh, come
but
on.
Burke doesn't fuck around. Neither do his boys. Once they get the prisoner in detention, he'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that. This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerents. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys. Plus, I was upstairs and I saw the equipment they took off him. But what about those augments?
Can I still have it?
None of your business who he is. Just have to
I can.
transfer.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to take out anything that's in your brain, right?
She seemed pretty insistent on everything being gone.
Access granted.
Maybe she just doesn't know what you have.
Okay, and I just got a praxis point, so can I turn them back on? All of my items are gone. Okay, so not everything is off. I still have my HUD. I still have level 1 fortify. I can mess with cameras and capture at level 1. It still says that the inner ear implant and the one that I think is in my throat, those are still working.
But you're not getting service or something?
Maybe. Okay, I still have takedowns, which is all I care about.
Yeah, you can just clean this place up with that.
Shut up and listen. I
Oops.
thought I heard a noise.
Hey, everybody. Nobody opened the door. That heavy flipping door got blowed open by the wind that's not anywhere in here. Don't look. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. Oh, dig the cargo nets. Look at the storage on the ceiling up there. And all the webbing that's like over all the doors and stuff.
Yeah.
Safety. So are you on a ship or...
Yes, I'm on a cargo boat.
That makes sense. Oh,
Augmented hands. Pardon me if I'm being a little quiet, but again, new.
yeah, I'm kind of curious about various things here too. What do you think you're supposed to do? I mean, find your way to the top, I guess, but...
Well, they said that my stuff, they mentioned very helpfully that my stuff was above me. So that's going to be my first goal.
Up.
Yes, I think that's what they said. There's a pocket secretary. By the time you get this, IT should have finished shoring up security in the lower decks and holds.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ba-ba. Unfortunately, engineering somehow managed to upgrade the wrong keypad outside the interrogation room, so we're going to pull a double patrol down there until we get this asshole off the boat, just to be safe. Here's the first batch of new codes.
Oh, God. Do not write these down. Delete this email.
It seems the installation of that ridiculous EMP chair is wreaking havoc on the auxiliary grid because we're currently receiving reports of intermittent power failure in some sectors.
Okay, that makes sense. So their silly fancy chair.
Was their undoing.
Yeah. So why do you think they had that in the first place? Just for you? Did they find you in the pod and then...
No, I mean, they're augmented, so they're probably well aware of what an augmented individual can do. You know? Can wreak havoc.
Yeah. Cause power outages.
Knock out 2 of their dudes.
Yeah. Cause service outages. Security outages. You're just taking everybody out right now.
Honestly, I think we can just say outages.
Outages, yeah.
Outages and shortages.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Adam Jensen, master of outages and shortages. He will take out your guards and eat all your cereal.
And only your cereal.
Only with bourbon. You know, I don't think that he had any milk in his house.
Of course
I'm just saying that he probably eats his, marshmallow treat candy cereal with bourbon.
Now we gotta move. You'd rather keep standing in an empty passageway? At least this gives us something to do. Come on.
Bye, guys.
So
no,
bored.
No, go. Yes. Yes. Although, I think I only have 1 point right now.
1 point of what?
Praxis.
Oh, right.
I was considering using it to turn my... Oh, wait, no, I think I might need 2 to turn that back on.
Yeah.
I think
Your
that
stealth stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they, give you your points back once this event is over with.
Mm. Then you wouldn't want to use that and then have it fall into a void.
No, it's not.
Somebody has made themselves a little hangout. Aww. The refuge of bored people everywhere. Some table, some chairs, and some...
Dominoes?
No, that's that thing with the tiles that you pick up in Katamari Damacy. They don't know the game. Because it's not dominoes, it's got pictures on it. Dominoes don't have pictures, they have dots. You don't play dominoes, do you? Do you even play?
I don't. I've actually... The only thing I've ever used dominoes for... It's to set them up and knock them over.
Oh, I used to play dominoes all the time.
How does one play dominoes?
It's kind of a matching chaining game.
Mm-hmm.
Combined with poker also.
Oh.
And you can bet on it if you want to.
Wait, I have played dominoes.
You divide up the tiles, you flip all the tiles over, you mix them up. And then you split them evenly between the 2 players. And then I think you start with 1 down randomly. And then you have to match the numbers. The numbers of dots. And you can chain them around different ways. It has been a very long time. I have to admit, the last game of dominoes I played, I was probably 12. But from about 4 to about 12, that was my favorite game. Because I liked playing with the set that we had. We had this really nice set of dominoes. They were they reminded me of pebbles. I don't think that they were made out of ceramic, but they kind of felt like they were made out of ceramic or bone or something. With the they had centers. Some of them had like metal inlaid into them. They were really flippin' fancy. And they made this like really good clacky noise when you would click them together. And I would build houses out of them. And also actually play dominoes with my older relatives.
But I realize now that I have played dominoes. It was in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh. See, you know the game.
Well, I don't really remember the rules because that's the thing about the little mini games in Red Dead Redemption. They really guide you through it a step at a time, so you just sort of have to follow directions to play. You don't actually have to learn the game really well.
It's a pretty simple game, but it can get interesting. I mean, it reminds me a lot of checkers. If checkers and chess had a baby. Because there's some randomness to it. Also, because you know what your tiles are and the other person doesn't, that's where I feel like it's a little bit more like poker. You know, and you can make some assumptions about the other person's tiles based on what you have and based on what they've played.
Right.
And you can play with more than 2 people. When you play with 2 people, the math is kind of like, if you're not 7, for example, or if you're 7 and you have a good memory of how many 1s, 2s, 3s, etc. there are. If you split the deck between 2 people, you kind of know what the other person has, but you still don't know what they're going to play next, right?
Right.
And I think that the idea is to run out of dominoes or make it so that you can't add anything on, you know, and then the person with the most dominoes left at that point loses.
That part I remember.
So.
Because it felt like it had a kind of Uno quality in that regard.
Yeah, I really like dominoes. It's a fun game. It's a fun, simple game. But I think that when I was little, I mostly liked the feel of the dominoes that we had because I got a set for myself later and didn't enjoy it half as much. As we would usually play on a wood table. I don't know, it was just nice. It was just nice, and they were heavy and clacky. It's the same fascination I have with Mancala, if that's how you pronounce it. Have you ever played that?
No.
It's another, like, really, really heavily simple board game. You get, you know those pebbles that people use in flower arrangements?
Hello?
Yes?
I heard you.
So those glass pebbles or stones of some kind get divvied up, and there's like a board that's made of wood, and you move the pebbles around the board. I don't remember the rules for that at all either. I just remember liking moving the pebbles around the board because they have this like delicious sound on wood. It's neat.
What the crap? This is a load of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Not even a satisfying noise out of that guy.
and there are still people that are hostile. I might reload. That was a big bunch of trash.
Yeah.
I don't agree with what just happened.